Right, welcome to the first episode of the Mog blog. If you're just tuning in, so from now on, every Friday night, I'll be doing a show discussing all the major talking points on the week in sport. And if anyone's got any questions, then they can send them in, put them to me. So first of all, to start off, I'm going to start off by answering people's questions and discussing the points around those questions. So first of all, the first question sent to me: what are my views on the next Welsh football manager? So my views, I think it was a very, very big error of judgment by the FAW to let Chris Coleman leave. I think personally, everything he's done for Welsh football, they should have given him what he wanted. I mean, he's taken the country to a semi-final of a major tournament. I know it wasn't the World Cup like 1958, but no Welsh manager's ever taken the football team to a major championship semi-final. So his record speaks for itself. I think also it's a two-way thing on his part. I think to go to Sunderland on his part was a bit of an error. I think because I think he's in danger of, if he does badly at Sunderland, I think he's in danger of ruining what he did with Wales, maybe. I mean, what he did with Wales will always be recognised, but I just think maybe that was a bit of a mistake from Chris Coleman. Sources tell me, or from what I'm told, he's getting £1 million a year at Sunderland. He's getting a lot more money. So, I mean, that's understandable. But if it was me personally, I think what he had at Wales and going to Sunderland, I just think maybe it was the wrong decision. But each to their own. That's his decision. He's made that decision. No one knows why he made that decision. That's up to him. But he made that decision. And let's see how he does at Sunderland. In terms of who replaces him, I know Ryan Giggs has been branded about, as well as a few others. Personally, I think, it's worked out quite well. Tony Pulis has finished at West Brom. Personally, I would like to see Tony Pulis be the next manager, just personally, because he's been there, he's done it. His track record of making teams solid and difficult to beat and getting good results is proven. And I just think, personally, I would go for Tony Pulis now. That would be my decision of choice. Obviously the decisions are not down to me, but that would be my advice, my decision of choice. And I just think, with the way that the qualifying for the Euros has changed, we may not have made the World Cup, but the way that the top two qualify for the Euros automatically now, and the way that they've set qualifying up, with the current players they've still got there in the Welsh football team, it's easily feasible to see us qualifying for another major championship in the next Euros in 3 years' time. So yeah, and if we make it, when we come to that tournament, we've got to be difficult to beat again. And as I said, coming back to the original point, I would like to see Tony Pulis, and maybe he's the best choice for the job. But I think you've got to have someone experienced, definitely someone experienced coming in. in order to carry on what Chris Coleman has done and see it through. So that's my views on that particular one. The next Welsh manager, football manager, who I think it should be. So I mean, let's see what happens. I mean, obviously the FAW won't have as much of a bigger budget as a lot of Premier League clubs have. So maybe the FAW gave him the money that he wanted, but he just didn't want to stay. But personally, I know none of us know what happened, but personally, you would like to think that they pushed all the boats out to try and keep him in the job. Because when someone's been that successful, that would be the natural thing to do. But let's watch this space and let's see what happens. And then joining into that question as well, I've been asked what are my thoughts on VARs in football, video assistants, refs. Now this is a difficult one because obviously